And we're with the lovely Sandra Yancey, founder of eWomen Network, and just speaking to her a little earlier on all the success of her company and how it all got started. And here you are today, actually several multi-million businesses within eWomen Network. Fabulous husband that you're working with,
Yes.
Kim. Hey, Kim, how are you?
Hi, Kim.
Haven't met you, but I know we will. So here you are successful. You're growing out the chapters. People are coming out and getting involved. What more can people get from this organization?
Well, I mean, we have a eWomen publishing network. I really believe that, for some reason, I'm not here to explain why, but I know that if you've got an important message that you're trying to get out to the world, being a published author is one very powerful way of being tapped as a subject matter expert. And once you're tapped into that, you get access to media, you get access to being quoted, you get access to newspapers, you get access to being invited to different venues that you can either speak at or participate on a panel, and it moves you much more in the direction of fulfilling your dream, and that's communicating, your message. So the publishing network was a way for us to really be able to help women kind of walk through the maze of the publishing industry, and we have a whole team that guides you through the process from beginning to end, kind of soup to nuts kind of thing. We also have our nonprofit, the foundation. It's our giving back. We believe that you can't expect other people to kind of do for you what you're not willing to do for other people. So when people show up in your life and help you, you have to lift as you climb and help other people. It's just a philosophy that I believe in, and I see it work. I see the universe kind of just make things happen that you wonder, how did that happen? Or you attribute to luck. And I'm not saying there isn't luck, Maria. I'm just saying I think we give it sometimes way too much credit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then we have the Speakers Network, the eWomen Speakers Network, which is a platform for helping all of these phenomenal companies and corporations that are looking for, entrepreneurs who have really made it. I mean, these are the people that, are on that quest, that are living their dream. There are those authors that write about it, and there are those authors that have really done it. And I've seen a real shift in people wanting to hear from people who've really done it, not just talked about it, or listened to other people do it, but have really kind of created it themselves.
I want to tap into you getting to work with your husband, because as you know,
Yes.
both of us as producers, I get to work with my husband 24/7, and there are some challenges with that, and there's also some wonderful perks with it.
Yes.
So tell me, how does that work for you guys in running this huge organization?
Well, Kim and I have discovered that, in the very beginning we shared an office. And over time, I found that it was almost too much togetherness. It just wasn't working for us. And I left one day, it's a funny story, I left one day and I went to one of the, construction places, home improvement places, I guess is what I want to say. And I was gone for a couple hours. He calls me, says, "Where are you?" I said, "Oh, I just got in my car. I'm on my way home." He says, "Where have you been?" And I said, "I took a workshop on how to faux paint." He says, "Well, why do you want to faux paint?" I said, that workout room that the only workout is dusting the equipment, right? I'm turning that into my office. I'm moving out of our shared office. And he said, "Well, why would you do that?" And I said, "Because I love you and I want to save our marriage." So what's worked for us is that we have two very different areas of the business that we manage. And most people are surprised that we don't work kind of overlapping together that much. I mean, he manages the sales and marketing side of the business. I'm field relations, chapter relations, and operations of the business. I'm more vision, strategy. He takes anything that I come up with and makes it look good and sound better than I could have ever imagined. So that's how we kind of complement each other. But it's been a journey. I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that we haven't had our challenges, and we've had to create boundaries as we raise a family. We have two children, and of course they were little when we started the eWomen Network. They're 16 and 21 now. One is out on her own, and I have one at home. But we've created some boundaries around when we'll talk about business, and there's certain times we absolutely won't talk about business. But what I can tell you is that we haven't completely stayed away from it, and our children have learned a lot. I mean, my daughter, I believe, our daughter has a very different view of what it means to be a contributor in an organization. She sees herself more as an intrapreneur right now, with a goal of being an entrepreneur. I see the lessons that she has learned or heard or witnessed my husband and I learn really now be applied to her relationship with her fiance. So, you know, in hindsight, sometimes, Maria, you just never know. And it's looking in the rearview mirror and seeing kind of, was it okay, you know? And I look back and I have some regrets like all, but I don't have a lot of them. I mean, overall, I feel glad that I'm working with my spouse. I know that he's got my back no matter what. I know that I can share with him my raw, lonely, scared moments. He doesn't always try to solve them. Sometimes just that hug that is just reassuring to me. He's my cheerleader, my fan, and he's a good critic that I trust because I know he wants the best for me.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on all your success. And we can't wait to meet your family.
Thank you so much.